Today we're going to open up something that should be a lot of fun, an entire draft booster box of Dominaria Remastered. So as some people have pointed out, this feels like the actual Magic 30 celebration set, because, you know, a lot of the cards that are in here are the same ones that are in the 30th anniversary set, except you can actually play with these. But anyway, I've been looking forward to this arriving, it's finally here, and I'm excited to open it up. If you'd like to purchase any Magic cards, potentially some of this product, you can get those by going to face-to-facegames.com. They're the largest Magic store in Canada, and they're also a sponsor of the channel. And if you use code 8th Place Dave at the checkout, you can save 5% on your order. Let's open up this now, though. So, I did a draft of this at the... So there was no pre-release event, but I guess the release day. It was a pretty big event compared to the normal ones that happen at the store that I play at. It was a full house, lots of people excited about it. It went pretty well for me. I managed to 3-0 my pod, pretty much entirely on the back of the card Opposition. That card feels kind of busted in Limited. I'd never played with it in Limited before. I've never played with it at all before, but yeah, that card was insane in my deck. We have a Grim Lavamancer here. It's kind of cool. I do like this card. I play it. I do still play it actually as I think a 1-of in my sideboard for my Modern Burn deck. 36 packs. Feels like it's been a while since I opened an actual 36 pack box. It's always set boosters or collector boosters or jumpstart, but it's just a regular old draft box. Lots of good commons in here. Commons and uncommons for that matter, actually. So I played a couple of these in my deck at the draft I went to. I didn't so I was thinking of these basically as bounce lands, so I was playing them wrong for two reasons. One was that I thought it would add 2 mana, and the other was I thought it entered the battlefield tapped. Neither of those are true. Crawl space here, we've got the retro one, and a counter spell, and a foil. Some interesting stuff there. So, what kind of piles? We'll have lands, tokens, foils. Good stuff, I guess. Rares. There we go. Something like that. Ferrata there. Vexing Sphinx. We have a Mesa Enchantress as our rare. Wait, that's not the rare. The Vexing Sphinx was the rare. Yeah, this is going to be kind of confusing. So I think the position of the rare can change depending on the other things you get in the pack. I've seen quite a few packs of this opened where there's kind of weird stuff going on in the back slots. Like, I actually opened a pack where I got 2 tokens in one pack. I don't think that's supposed to happen. A crop rotation, that's a good uncommon. High Tides, it's not bad. The full art one there is kind of cool. We have something cool in the back though. I'm interested to see what that's going to be. Lieutenant Kirtar. It's a rare. And a foil borderless street wraith. That's cool art. Like, it's very creepy art, I think. Looks like something that would be under the bed of a kid. Something like that. I'm putting that on the cool stuff. So the big hit for this set is Force of Will. And then outside of that, there's what? Like Urza, Yawgmoth. I don't know, Urza's Incubator. There's all the tutors. Vampiric Tutor is a big one. Frantic Search and Goblin Matron. There's some good commons. Lotus Blossom. It's cool, but not a whole lot of value. Also, this is basically a master set. Like, it's marketed the same way as Time Spiral Remastered was, but compared to that, this feels more like a Ultimate Masters or Double Masters kind of product. It's priced that way too, to be honest. Got something else cool here. A Helm of Awakening. That's neat. Impulse. Chain Lightning is pretty good common there. This was awesome in the draft I played. I played a blue-black deck, and this card was really good. Overmaster, Retro. So I guess in this slot here, you can get, like, it's seemingly literally anything. I wonder if I should put this in the foil pile, maybe. Werebear. Peregrine Drake is a pretty good common. Absorb there. And a foil Deadwood Tree Folk. It's pretty nice. Wouldn't mind getting a foil Werebear. I'll put that in my Ayula deck. Opposition, there it is right there. The card that just wrecked everyone in the draft I played. Tap an untapped creature you control, tap target artifact, creature, or land. So if you have more creatures than your opponent, they just can't do anything. Because you just tap them down every turn. And then you get in with your one creature. And, you know, you can just tap down their lands on their upkeep so they won't even be able to play anything. It's a Retro Terror, that's kind of cool. Look at the sheep. This goes here. Wild Growth, good common there. And Snap. And Street Wraith, wow. Commons in this pack. Damping Sphere. We'll put that in with the cool uncommons. Body Snatcher. No Mercy and Retro, that's kind of cool. It's our first mythic. Foil Frantic Search. Very playable card. So we'll put a mythics right there. Hopefully we'll need a lot of room for them. Chain Lightning. Mazavith, it's a good rare. We'll put that in with the cool stuff here. Usually I go past the commons pretty quickly, but there's lots of good ones in this set, so I actually want to see what I've got in there. Shivan Dragon. I feel like this should have been an uncommon at this point. Yeah, Retro Counterspell. That's cool. I'll put it there. Construct token. Like, I understand this was, you know, the big rare back in the day, but for years now, this has been given out for free in, like, welcome decks and things like that. So to open this as your rare in your premium priced pack feels pretty bad. Got something cool there. Borderless Urza's Incubator. That's pretty sweet. It's a good mythic. A Retro Street Wraith. Putting that in my Gishath deck. Maybe my Ayula deck too, actually. Umbilicus. Interesting. Foil Undying Rage. Kamal. There's a mythic. I think it's not a particularly big one, but it's cool. It's a mythic there. Swords to Plowshares is a good uncommon. Glory. These lands are pretty cool, especially the foils, but the thing is that you get one in every pack, so I feel like they're not going to be particularly hard to come by if you want to fill up your deck with them. I see a whole lot of value there, but they are cool. So with the things like that you see in standard sets now, they've started having it so that they don't actually appear in every pack. It's maybe one every 4 packs or something, so they are rarer, so some of them do actually have some value. The Dread Return and Nature's Lore, that's a good uncommon. Lotus Blossom. Foil Impulse. Wait, is that? Hold on. Okay, Frantic Search. I thought that we had potentially gotten a Retro Foil Impulse already. Something back there. Cloud of Fairies, it's a good common. Windborn Muse. Wild Growth and Snap. Elvish Spirit Guide, that's another good uncommon. And nice Birds of Paradise. Pretty sweet. Oh, we'll put that right here. That is a good rare. It has value. I just got a few of those from the Extra Life Secret Lair. The one where it's the kids drawing, and then the one reinterpreted as an adult drawing. They're pretty cool. Wild Growth and Snap again. Street Wraith. Another is this Incubator, okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Fahadia Seer. So we're up to 4 mythics, okay. Counterspell. And the commons. Arcanus the Omnipotent. Sulfuric Vortex. Valduck and a foil Quicksilver Dagger. Haven't seen any of the lands yet, although I'm not too worried about getting the land cycle. It's one of the like it's an okay one, but it's not a super desirable land cycle. Like they're playable, but you know, there's lots of better ones. The retro ones do look cool though. High Tide, Spinal Embrace. I don't know what that card does. Instant caster in combat, untap a creature you don't control, gain control of it, against haste. Beginning the next end step, sacrifice it. If you do, gain life equal to its toughness. Okay. It's kind of weird to see a threaten effect at instant speed in blue-black. I guess it's a blue thing to take control of creatures. Phantom Nishoba. And a Retro Train Lightning. So we're 2/3 of the way through the box. Oh, that pack just tore right apart. Another crop rotation, that's cool. Stroke of Genius. Feels like there are fewer commons in these packs. I get to the uncommons sooner than I would normally expect to. Overmaster. I guess it's because there's stuff in the back. 2 empty warrants there. Another umbilicus. I'm gonna make another pile for the commons and uncommons. Haven't seen any tutors yet. I just realized. Like, 0 of any tutor. It's kind of weird. Saproling Symbiosis. Something cool there. Borderless Gamble. It's a good rare. Got one of the lands there, Woodland Cemetery. I will put it here just to keep track of them. It's kind of weird to me that these are in the Dominaria Remastered set because these were reprinted in Dominaria, but they originally appeared in Innistrad. So, like, I'm not super familiar with how they relate to the story, but to me, wouldn't that mean that they would be Innistrad lands? And Damping Sphere. Mind Slicer. That used to have a decent amount of value. I think when Marin was printed, it spiked up. It's quite good with Marin. We have 5 packs left. Can we hit any tutors? Arith the Awakener. Another Stroke of Genius. Three packs. We're only at 4 mythics and 0 tutors. See, unless we get something cool in these last 3 packs, it's gonna be a pretty weak box. I'm so glad this is not a rare anymore, at least not in this set. That was always a feel-bad rare to open. With the reprints. Enchanter's Edict, first one of those. That's a good uncommon. Got a Sulphur Falls. Oh, here's a foil rare, Pyre Zombie. We'll put it here. Dark Withering. Another Gamble. It's a good rare at least. And our last pack. Will we have a 0 tutor box? And Tatyovia, I forgot that was in this set. That's a good uncommon. Alduk. Chainer's Edict, another good uncommon. A retro... Was this a Isolated Chapel? Yeah. And that's all. So we got 4 mythics and 0 tutors. Yeah, I'll take a closer look at these and we'll do a little recap. Okay, so I'm back. I've scanned up all the cool stuff here, and with this box, there isn't really much sugarcoating it. This was a terrible box. So we got 4 mythics. Urza's Incubator is a good one. No Mercy's fine. Kamal is definitely lower end mythic. The stuff that I scanned up though came up to, even at current prices by TCG Mid, $149 US. And this is with the product just releasing, so the price is set to go down, right? Typically when I open a standard box now, it's around that much, if not more. But that's Magic for you, right? I mean, you're not guaranteed to open something good. Some boxes you open are good, some are bad. So we got the 4 mythics. In terms of the good rares, the best one was just a regular Birds of Paradise, a couple of gambles, Crawl Space, Maze of Ith. Got 3 of these lands. 0 tutors. We opened 0 tutors in the whole box. Something cool about it though is these uncommons. The uncommons are really good. Like Crop Rotation got 2 of those. High Tide, Swords, Plowshares, Nature's Lore, Elvish Spirit Guide, Damping Sphere. These things like these. There's lots of good uncommons. So that's something cool. And there are good commons too. Like I have them off in the common pile, but there are things like counter spells and things like that which will hold value. But anyway, it was still fun to open, and we got some cool stuff. I'll put this away into a binder, so that should be fun as well. If you're still watching, though, thanks for watching. It'd be cool if you can like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. I'd encourage everyone to come join my Discord server. You can find a link to that in the video description below. And in the video description, you can also find my affiliate links for Dragon Shield. In case you'd like to purchase any gaming supplies, you can follow those affiliate links and help out the channel while you do so. And also, I'd just like to take a moment to thank all of the patrons who support me on Patreon. But otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.